Hi everyone, welcome to Amateur Hour Gaming, the channel where me, an average dude, takes a look at games that are good. Today, I'm going to tell you about Destiny 2. It's a game that it's pretty not controversial, polarizing. A lot of people really like it. A lot of people think it's terrible. I think it's a good game. I think it's a good game, and the criticisms it gets are a little much. There are absolutely things this game should be criticized for. There are aspects of it that suck, but overall, I think it is a good game, especially when you consider that it is now a free to play game. And we're gonna, if you, obviously a lot of people know about Destiny 2, so I'm kind of gonna lean this video towards those who might not know anything about Destiny 2 and how it plays in the year 2020. Destiny 2, developed by Bungie, one of the best game developers ever, I would say. I think that's safe to say. The sequel to Destiny, Destiny 2, came out in 2017 for PC, Xbox One, and PS4. I am playing it on PC through GeForce Now, which is a streaming service that I might make a video about in the future. We'll see. In Destiny 2, there are three classes: Warlock, Titan, Hunter. I don't have a Hunter. I did a Warlock for a while and didn't like it, and I went to a Titan. So we're going to be playing as a Titan. I'm probably picking the worst time to do a video about Destiny 2 because where we're at in the series is this is the end, near the end of year 3, and year 4 is going to start soon, and it's going to make huge changes to the game. So I try to make my videos either being like, here's this game, here's why it's good, or here's why this game is good in 2020. But Destiny 2 is so big and such a different game than when it launched. This is going to be kind of a mix of the two. This is going to be a kind of like, where is Destiny 2 at in year 3 in 2020? And where it is at right now, in my opinion, is it is a good game, but it is way too bloated with stuff. There is no way I would be able to show you everything that the game has to offer. I don't even know if I could tell you everything the game has to offer in 1 hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I play the game, what I try to focus on, and why I think it's fun. To start off, this is my character and my inventory screen. The most important number is your power number here. I'm at 1010. That dictates how much damage you do, basically, how strong you are, and what events you can do. Like, there is a dungeon that just released with Year 3 where the recommended power is 1040. So I'm not even at the recommended power level for that yet. And to up your power, it's all based on the items you equip. I've got this rifle that is 1008, hand cannon 1010, machine gun 1005. It averages up all your armor, all your weapons to get that number. So to get the bigger number, you're going to want I'm very much oversimplifying things, but to get bigger numbers, you want to get more loot. And what is the best way to get loot? For me, there are oh, what's this? This is new. Or not new, but I gotta go talk to that. There are 5. We are in what is called the tower. It is the social space where you can just run around. There's other guardians around doing stuff. And there are tons and tons of vendors. Way too many vendors. There's like a dozen people to talk to, but not a lot of them matter. There's Zavala here, who gives you bounties for strikes. Oh, the best way to get weapons and armor, in my opinion, is to do bounties. There is Zavala for strikes. There is this dude who I can't remember for Crucible. There's the gunsmith just for shooting things. And there is the drifter for Gambit. And oh, I can't think of her name. Anyways, she gives you. It's not Hawthorne, is it? She gives you clan rewards. So each week you can do 8 bounties for each of these people to get powerful gear. You see it says tier 1 or tier 2. That just dictates how much more powerful it is than what you have. And what I'm going to show you today is hopefully 1 crucible, 1 strike, and then we'll probably only be able to do the beginning of a gambit match. So this is the crucible guy, which crucible is PvP, and here are the bounties. There's 2 weekly, 4 daily. The daily ones reset every day. The weekly ones reset every week. And then there's a random one that you get a random bounty. So we've got this one, complete crucible matches and defeat opponents with arc damage. Complete crucible matches, just completing matches. Defeat opponents, easy enough. Defeat opponents using an energy weapon. Defeat opponents using your super, and win. As you're playing, you collect crucible tokens, which you can turn in. I believe it's every 25 tokens you get a new item, which will not up your power level. It's just mainly for collecting, I guess. But that's a way you can get weapons. Oh wow, look, I already have this one. We're gonna get rid of it. So now that I've got these bounties, we're gonna go. Actually, hold on. We're gonna go to Banshee. That's his name. We're gonna go to Banshee and get his as well. He takes a lot more. I want to say it's like 25 to get his. So let's see. We've got same thing, 2 weekly, 4 daily. On IO, calibrate weapons. Calibrate weapons in Strikes, Gambit, Crucible. Hand cannons, scout rifles, linear fusion rifles, void weapons. So now that I have these bounties, I can look in my inventory and tailor myself to best take advantage of the bounties I have. And I'm going to track them as well. Was there hand cannon? There was. So we've got hand cannon. We've got 10 opponents. Energy weapon. You can track 3 at a time. I wish it was more, but you can only track 3 at a time. So we're going to track those, and that's what I'm going to focus on in Crucible, is getting those hand cannon kills. And now we're going to go and we'll do a Crucible match real quick. There's a ton of stuff to do in this game. Also, when you look at the bottom here, there's Vanguard, Gambit, and Crucible. Another way to get loot, if you do 4 Crucible matches in a week, if you do 3 Gambit matches, I believe, yep, and if you do 3 strikes matching the subclass, matching your elemental subclass to whatever it is in the week, you also get even better loot. So, like I said, just doing these 3 main things will get you a ton of loot. And so that's what I do on a weekly basis mainly. Is just run Crucible matches, run strikes, run Gambit, and that's fine with me. There's so much other stuff. Like I cannot stress enough how much time you can spend in this game doing things. And now I'm gonna just go about my history with Destiny 2, and kind of get into why I think Destiny 2 is too bloated. I played Destiny 1 on release and was obsessed with it. They gave away a little bracelet for the pre-order bonus that said Become Legend, and I wore that like all around the place when I worked at Walmart in high school. And there was one time someone recognized it. He's like, "You play Destiny?" And I was like, "Yeah, you do?" He's like, "Yeah, what's your class?" And we talked about it a little bit. I remember that. Anyways, Destiny 1 on launch was so little compared to the unwieldy beast that Destiny 2 is now. I loved the design focus of Destiny 1 because there were basically 2 paths to getting the best loot. You could go the PvE path or the PvP path. And for those of you that don't know, PvE is just playing against AI computer enemies in missions or strikes or whatever, and PvP is playing against other actual players, like we're doing with Crucible here. With PvE, it was mainly the campaign and strikes and the nightfall and raids. Each level of those would give you better and better loot, but it was basically given out at random. Like you and friends would complete a strike and then you'd get random loot drops, but there was a pool of what that loot could be. If you wanted more of a challenge, you could do the nightfall and get better loot, and the very best loot in the game was the PvE loot from doing the raid, which I tried once and I kept dragging the team down and losing, so we quit after a while and I never went back to it. But that was it. So if you wanted to, you could focus solely on PvE and get some of the best loot in the game. You would, like I just liked it, you would do the campaign until you got enough loot to do strikes, and then once you'd got enough loot from the strikes, you could do nightfalls, and once you got enough from nightfalls, you could do the raid. It was great. PvP, similar but less so. There was Crucible matches, and at the end of each match, loot again would be randomly distributed, which was frustrating for some people because the person who did the very worst in the game could get the very best super rare loot. but there's still the loot pool that you get from that. And then they had a thing called Trials of the Nine, which is similar to Destiny 2's Trials of Osiris, where it's basically essentially a 3v3 tournament. And if you win 7 matches, and if you win 7 in a row, you get the very best PvP loot. Again, if you wanted to focus on PvP, you could just work your way up from the bottom and gradually get the best loot. It was a really good system. Eventually they added bounties, which gave you more tokens to unlock stuff because you could get Vanguard tokens from doing strikes or Crucible tokens from doing Crucible stuff to unlock more loot. And that was it. That was basically the extent of the game. Strikes, Nightfalls, Raids, Crucible. And now what Destiny 2 is so bloated. Just to explain, control here, it's 6v6 PvP, 6 real people against 6 other people. I like control. There are points, 3 points on the map. You want to capture them. When you control 1 point, when you get a kill, it takes 1 from the enemy team. Or do you gain 1? Yeah, you gain 1 point. If you control 2 zones, you get 2 points per kill. If you control all 3, you get 3 points per kill. And the first one too, I think, I don't remember how many points wins. This is not my hand cannon. This is my hand cannon. If you see on the bottom left, I've got 2 grenades, I've got a pushing ability, and I've got a wall, which I never remember to use. I'm not very good at Crucible, so don't expect me to get lots of kills. Just kidding, I killed that guy and then died. Okay. Destiny 2 on release. I played Destiny 2 on release. I played through the first expansion, and the first expansion was so bad that I quit playing for almost 2 years. And I just came back last season. I played for a couple of months and then dropped it again until this season started. So let me just tell you about... Hold on, where is someone? There it is. Oh, I missed! I missed with my jump push. Destiny 2 on release was in a similar but still different boat than Destiny 1. There was the campaign, which was undoubtedly better than the Destiny 1 campaign, but still nothing special, nothing to write home about. And there was a campaign, there was Crucible, which started off as 4v4 instead of 6v6, which a lot of people didn't like. Do I have my pushy thing? I do. Oh, caught him mid-air. That was sexy. Uh-oh, he knew I was there. And sorry, it's hard for me to think and play at the same time, so a lot of my thoughts are going to be disjointed. More disjointed than usual, I should say. Where are they? Boop. Let's go to B, I guess. I mean, you're not supposed to capture all 3 points, but I'm going to. Yeah, Destiny 2 had the campaign. It had Crucible. No way! I must have jumped right in front of that bullet. It had Crucible, it had Nightfall. Except they completely changed the Nightfall, and I didn't like it at all. In Destiny 1, the Nightfall was just insanely difficult. It was just a super... Gosh, I'm terrible. A super difficult mode that was, like, seriously, impossible to do. And then in Destiny 2, they made the Nightfall so that it, oh my gosh. This is so bad. They made it so that it was time-based. You had to beat in a certain amount of time, and there were different things you could do to increase your time. And it just sucked the fun out of it, because it was like, if you do bad at the beginning, it's just a waste of time to do anything else. Hey, I hit him.
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
And Destiny 2 is a lot of fun, but they just keep adding things. They never stop adding things. Where are the bad guys? There's so much stuff now. There's like the Managerie, there's the Black Armory, not going that way. It's just too much stuff. And it's unfortunate. I wish what I wish they would have done with Destiny 2 is they had a great base to build on, and I wish they would have just enhanced what they had instead of continuously trying to add things. Because every season, every expansions, they added more.
Keep this up and the battle
They
is
added more. Where? Okay, we killed them. I didn't help at all. They add more. What's the word called? More things to do. I can't think of. I really can't think of the word. I'm sorry. They added more things to do, and it just made it impossible to do it all. I remember when I first started playing again, when the game went free to play, I I started as a warlock and I did all of the activities. No, no, no. Oh, you got me.
captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Did I really capture it? Cool.
If you want it, this battle
If
is
you can't
yours.
tell, I focus on
Take it.
getting kills with abilities. Boom. What is this? Oh, this is the slamming power. So let's see if I can. Wow, we were doing really good. I'm really proud of myself.
5 minutes left.
Dang it, you guys, I need to get a super kill. Oh, there's people over there. Excuse me? How did he not die? Dang it. So close. But this is Crucible. And it's one of the 3 main ways to... Wow, we're still on a power play? That is crazy. Oh, dang it, I almost got a kill with my hand cannon. Okay, got a grenade.
Zone B lost. I could not ask for a better victory.
Yay, we won! Wow, that was quick. Excellent, now I've got more time to show other stuff. So that was Crucible. And as you can see, I got 2 Umbral Engrams, which are just legendary loot, and 3 blue items. That's basically what you get every time. The blue items aren't that great. And did I complete any quests? No, I did not. Wasn't there one that was just like complete a match? Oh, I defeated 9 opponents. Oh, okay. Oh, weird. Okay. So now I should have gone and talked to these guys first. We're gonna go back to the Crucible and collect some strike bounties, and I can show you a strike. What a strike is it match makes you with 2 other people, and then you do a random extended mission that usually has like a mini boss and always has an end boss. They vary wildly in quality. Some are really good and really fun. Some are awful and a complete drag. And I haven't done it before, but there's one that I'm going to quit out of if I get. It's just not fun. It takes way too long and takes too much. Unfortunately, it takes too much teamwork. The strikes, they're fun. They're usually pretty quick. So we're gonna go collect some bounties. Actually, let me waste some time going through this stuff. 1006, it's not bad. Oh, I can get rid of this one because it's the same. And then I'll get rid of this. I hate that it's blue, but it's better. Oh, wait. Don't I have 1005? What am I talking about? Oh, it is 1006. And that's 1004. And that's it. Okay. I like to keep my inventory relatively clean. So let's go talk to Savala. Oh, I already can only hold one. Oh, I got it. Oh, that's dumb. I got this one from last week, and the amount of strikes that have score in it is so small. What did I pick up? void damage, mini bosses, sword, rocket launcher, solar.
Very good. Remember, fight for
Was it solar weapons or solar abilities? Because there's difference. Solar kills. Okay, so that can be anything. So we're gonna mark that. I've still got my hand cannon. And I've got a scout rifle. So we'll just focus on scout rifle and solar for this one. So now we're gonna go do a strike. Just to show you just what I mean by how bloated this is. Nessus, Moon, Dreaming City, Tangled Shore, Crucible, Gambit, Vanguard, Titan, Mars, Io, Mercury, and Earth. Those are all places you can explore that have tons of different stuff to do on them. Where's... Oh, I haven't even unlocked the raid yet because I didn't want to do that with this guy. Let's go do a strike. Oh, but what's the burn? Void.
rebuilding
Stupid.
what we lost is not enough.
So I have to switch to be void to do my 3 crucible matches. Accidentally exited. That's annoying. A strike, yeah, it's an extended mission. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it, depending on the mission. I remember in Destiny 1, me and my friends got it down to like a science of which places you could run through without having to fight anything, and which enemies you'd have to kill, where they were going to come from. We just endlessly did strikes, and we liked it. And I think it's something I should say about how there are a lot of complaints about Destiny, and I don't think all of them are, or Destiny 2, and I don't think all of them are deserved, because what the game still does well, even after adding all of this stuff, is you can still play this game relatively any way you want and still get good loot. You can power up your character. It's just... Oh, this is a good one. This is a good strike. Excellent. This is a quick one, too. You can relatively do what you want to do to power your character up. It's a good start. I don't want to generalize too much, but when you're a person who plays this game non-stop, you're going to run out of... Oh my gosh. What is this? That wasn't there the last time I did this. Did I move too soon? Do we have to kill all these people? I never had to do that before. Yeah, now it's open. I must have gone too quickly. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. I'm sure my teammates are going to try and kill all those people back there, but I've got a YouTube video to make. Oh, gosh darn it, guy. Is it just the 2 of us? Just the 2 of us? No, there's 3 of us. And I like that you can go about the game doing whatever you want. There are people that only do Managery. There are people that I'm sure only do Black Armory. There are people that only do Trials of Osiris, maybe. I don't know. There are people that only do raids. Do I have to shoot those? Those look important. They're immune. Getting those scout rifle kills. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, and I forgot I was going to talk about, is I think the lore of Destiny 2 is good. Hello. It is completely a mess, is a good way to put it. It is completely too much, but the overarching, like, 4 enemy types and the overall story, I think, is very interesting. And the whole thing with the Traveler, and the light and dark, I think it's neat. I won't go too far into it because it would take a lot of time, but I think when you have the time to dig into the lore and the story, it's cool. Boom. On. I think one of our teammates isn't even coming.
Continued fluctuations will result in a
Got him.
critical failure. All personnel are advised to initiate
I
safety.
was hoping that would have killed him.
Remember, a safe work environment is a happy work environment.
Oh my gosh. Just die. Ooh, what a headshot. Sometimes I look cool. Excuse me. The gunplay. I honestly think the gunplay in Destiny 2 is second to none. Nothing like just running around, shooting, jumping things. There, look, I completed
That node is giving
a
off
thing.
strange readings. I need a closer look.
Jumping around, killing things, shooting things feels great. Bungie, no surprise to anyone, fantastic at making a game that feels good to shoot things. Oops, those were explodey boys. This guy. So yeah, that's when I do play Destiny for an extended period of time. It is I mainly just do these 3 types of things and collect bounties until I boost my stuff. Dang it. Did we do it? Who did that?
Critical overload. Personnel are recommended to evacuate.
I had so much planned out to say beforehand, and now my brain isn't working. Ooh, that's a big guy. Got him. The people we're facing right now, they're the Hive. They took over the moon. There's the Cabal, there's the Fallen. There's all kinds of... There's the Vex, which are time-traveling robots. Lots of enemies with different motivations. Okay, the last time I did this strike, my team had a lot of trouble here. We seem to be doing pretty good so far. Holy crap.
Really use the Valkyrie right now.
Oh, that's a big guy. We're gonna leave him for now. Oops. Oops. A little stuck. I tend to sometimes like focusing on the little guys while my teammates take care of the big monsters. Boy, this guy's strong. Okay, someone pick up the Valkyrie. Come on, hit him. There we go. There we go. Someone got it. Oops, I shouldn't be flying right now. Look, I've got one too. We're almost done with this strike already, which is great, because then I've got plenty of time to show you Gambit, which I think is one of the most unique and freshest PvP modes in a long time. Cool, I'm supercharged. That was fun. We're almost to the final boss already. I think my teammate... No, he didn't run ahead yet.
What is he?
The Hive became what they are today by making dark pacts with worm gods. Zol is one of those gods. You fought the Hive before.
Okay, this takes a little bit to load, so I can wait for my teammate. I don't think the other guy's moving. I think it's just us two, which is fine. This is a really cool moment coming up. This is one of the most unique final bosses because this is the only place that I know of where you fight something like this. Look at that. It's a giant worm creature thing.
I've never seen anything so powerful. Be careful.
And I'm gonna shoot grenades at it. Whoops. Maybe grenades... Yeah, they're not a good choice. There's that, though. It's fine. Isn't this cool? Look, he's destroying buildings. Definitely one of my favorite strikes. One of my favorite bosses. I'm glad we got to see this one. Oh, he's already almost dead. If you're really powerful, you can destroy the bosses in no time. Which is kind of unfortunate, but also, I mean, I got things to do. Okay, I don't think I'm doing any damage. I should have thrown a grenade at him. Oh yeah, they have, your characters have ultimate abilities, which the Void Titan is this big shield boy. Come on, we can do this. Yes, we beat him already. Excellent, that was quick. And so after you beat a strike, you get a chest of loot.
You know we've always got your back, Anna.
And I got yours.
He disintegrates away. Where's the chest at? It's usually right up here. Yep. What do we get? 3 blues! Alright. So you can usually wait for this to go, but I'm gonna... I'll wait just in case. I always want to make sure that I get credit for the stuff I do. So yeah, those are strikes. You can run those and get loot and do the bounties for them. I completed one of the bounties, didn't I? Yay! What didn't I do? Solar kills. How did I get any solar kills? So close on scout rifle. I didn't get any hand cannon kills. I still haven't. That's sad. And then next we will go and play some Gambit, which is, again, I think one of the most creative game modes that Destiny has had in a long time. I mean, Gambit wasn't in the game on release. It was a mode that they released after I had stopped playing. And it's so good that they made it one of their essentially 3 pillars of what Destiny 2 is. They introduced... Cool, got a little bit more powerful. Gambit Prime, which is a different take that I don't understand and don't play very often, if ever. It's just really cool. We're gonna land over here. As for the seasonal way that the game has been going for a couple years now, I'm not really a fan. It's another thing where they introduce way too much stuff. Like you've got this Seed of Silver Wings with all these different bonuses and light level stuff, and you can buy different unlocks. I'll show you when we get to the Drifter. There's a mode. There's a special public event that you can do with other people. Where's the new one at? I thought there was a new one. There's definitely one on IO. Is there just a different one? That was a heroic adventure. Oh yeah, this is at a different place. It used to be up here. I mean, once you do it, you get powerful gear, which is nice. But they just have different public events that are way overly complicated. Like, way overly complicated. I just wish they'd refine it. So, kind of what I don't know if I've said it yet, but the reason I've been talking about bloat in the game is because I don't know if it's right at the beginning of year 4 or if it's later, but at some point they're going to vault. They call it vaulting. Wins and losses, casting supers, small, complete a gambit match, solar abilities, finisher. I hate you doing finishers.
Watch your back out there,
So
brother.
I'll switch to solar. So here, this is the seasonal thing this time. There is this prismatic recaster. Oh, new quest. Oh, okay, no, they get that every week. There's this recaster where you give it. What do you give it? You give it some kind of material to power it up, and then you can use that to focus your umbral engrams to pick what kind of reward you want, which is good. That's better than it being random. There's bounties on here too. Look at them all. I don't have any more space for it. And then once you pick that, you can go over to this thing, the umbral decoder, to decrypt your umbral engrams. It's just too much. I don't care. Just I don't know. The game, like, look at all these things. Saint 14 helps you with Trials of Osiris. Amanda Holiday has all the past campaigns. Tess has the Eververse. Master Rahul opens engrams, but you barely get any engrams anymore. There's the vault, which is normal. There's Ikora. She doesn't even do anything anymore. There's the Benedict for the raids. There's Ada 1 for the Black Armory. There's all these destinations, all this stuff, and it's just too much. So I am totally fine with them cutting out half of the stuff so that they can focus on the good stuff. According to them, they're only cutting out the least played events, which is good. There was some weird thing that the Drifter had in some Void realm that I did that I learned was an event that you can do to get things, and I couldn't even matchmake with anyone. I was alone. Eventually, like, one or two other people joined me, and I couldn't complete it. If there are events like that where there aren't even enough people playing it, then you've got problems. It's better for them to focus their resources on the good events that people play. And I'm looking forward to it. They're also going to sunset older armor and weapons. I don't have an opinion one way or another about that. I know it's majorly disliked, but I don't have enough old things to have an opinion. I'm not that kind of player. So if it's truly bad for people, then I hope that they don't do it, or it's not as bad as they think. Gambit is what we're playing now. I think it's great. It's a team of 4 real people against another team of 4 people. And the goal is to summon a prime evil, is what it's called. It's basically a big giant enemy, and kill it. To summon it, you have to collect and store 50, what they're called is motes of light. You collect motes of light by killing AI computer-controlled enemies. So you 4 run around killing enemies. When you kill one, it drops 1 mote of light. Bigger enemies drop more motes of light. And then you deposit it in the bank. Once you collect 75 motes of light, the giant final enemy appears. There's so much in this mode that at first it seems overwhelming, but it's really fun. If you die, you lose all of the motes of light you're carrying. So you don't get credit for them unless you deposit them. Throughout the match, a portal opens up to the other people's game, so you can travel to the other team of 4. You never see the other team of 4, except for this point, where you can travel over to them and kill them. When you're facing the prime evil, if someone comes to your side and kills you, Scorn. If someone comes to your side and kills you, it refills the final boss's health. So there's tons of strategy, tons of things you need to keep track of, and all in all, I think it's just fun. It's a best of 3, but if each team wins 1 round, then the final round just starts at the final boss. Should have used a finisher there. Hey, did my scout rifle calibration. Now I'm gonna switch to I should have used that big jump. Hand cannon. Lots of enemies, but not lots of allies here. Oh, this is not very powerful. This is actually a very weak weapon. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the scout rifle. I know I've got that hand cannon thing, but we want to win. So that sound. Oh, I forgot. when you deposit motes of light, depending on how many you deposit, it sends enemies to the other side. So right now I've collected 4, and as you see it says bank for a small blocker. I can, if I do that, a small enemy will go to the other side. If you do 10, that'll send 10 enemies to the other side. Dude, pick up that light. And if you do 15, which is the max you can hold, it'll send the largest enemy to the other side. And you cannot deposit motes while an enemy is there. So as you can see right now, there's this guy here, and we couldn't deposit, but they just killed him, so now we can. Take this. Finisher. Yes, there's one. I'm trying to collect 15 because one of my bounties was to deposit 15, 5, and 10 modes of light, so I want to get that 15 out of the way as soon as possible. But if we only have 10 after this set of enemies, I will only deposit the 10. Sweet, I got 15. Okay, now I just gotta make it and deposit them, and that'll be a huge step in the right direction for me. On the top there, you can see the other team's score, 51 to 42. Sweet. Oh, we summoned the Primeval. So here comes the final boss already. That's a good start. There he is, right there. And there are these envoys, which, oh gosh, this weapon is not good for this. The envoys, which make it easier to do damage to the Primeval. I really don't like this one because he shoots fire and it's annoying. So we're gonna I'm gonna focus on damaging the envoy. So once we kill this Primeval, which anytime you die, it heals it. So it's really tough. Okay, now we have, oh, they summoned it. Ugh. Okay, now we have an invader, which is someone from the other team. I don't know where they're at, but if they kill us, it heals. Well, our thing's already pretty much fully healed. Oh, did I just see him? I did just see him. You can see him killing people, but dang it. I helped kill him. Oh, I got my super. Okay, here we go. Time to do some damage. Shoot. I think we had a couple supers going at the same time there. Yeah, look at us go. We're melting him. I didn't think I'd... Oh, shoot. Invader. Oh, but we're so close. I gotta get out of here. Oh, he started shooting me. I felt it. Yes! We did it. So there's round 1 done. Let's collect some bounties. Or a bounty. Excellent. So I did 1 of 5 finishers. Did large blockers, and I need to do small and medium. Solar... I didn't get any solar ability kills? What are you talking about? Huh. Doesn't sound right. So now this is round 2. If we win this round, we win the game. And then I'm gonna have to decide what else to do, because I didn't think I'd finish all 3 of those in an hour. I am speeding through this. Really makes me look like I'm good at video games, you know? Eventually, as I'm sure you've seen, the motes of light disappear, so you want to try and get those. Oh, is that a... Wow, he really looked like a Scorn. Oh, I was holding E, but I guess I wasn't. Look at that. I let that guy collect all the light so that I could revive you. You should be thankful. Okay, here's 5. So I'm going to go deposit these just so I can get that part of the bounty out of the way. That's only a small blocker. I can get a finisher. So as you can see, this can get out of hand very quickly. Oh gosh, it's a captain. We gotta get out of here. That's a tough blocker to beat. Oh no. Oh gosh, they're everywhere. This is going horribly. Let's go over to this side. Where's the... Why are you shooting that at me? I'm not even shooting you. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Here comes another stinking blocker. Small one. Okay, we have defeated all of the blockers. Now we can deposit motes again. You've got to be kidding me! There, was that a solar ability kill? Yes, we are not doing so good. That's 3 finishers. Great. So there's an invader somewhere who's probably gonna kill me. We've also got blockers in the way. Oh, there he is. He hasn't even been shot yet. That's not good. Oh, he's got his ult going. Run away. Can I use this portal? Oh, he's right near me. 3, 2. Oh no. 9, 10. Okay. Now we're gonna go deposit this. Wow, they've already got their primeval summon. Almost. Okay. Bounty done. What the heck is doing that? Get out of here, bro. Bro, you're being real annoying. I don't really like using the portal to go fight other people because they're better than me. Oh, got it. So now we're gonna watch the Primeval's health because if they get it down to... Oh, I wasted that grenade. What's happening? If they get that Primeval defeated, they win. Boy, it would be great to have my... What just... Oh, okay. A grenade kill. Impressive. Is he dead? There's motes up there. I didn't know Guardians drop motes. Sweet. Come on. Shoot better, Tommy. Was that 4 finishers? Ah, get out of here! Okay, I've got 9, which is enough to summon the Primeval, so I gotta go deposit these right now. And it's all up to me! Okay, here we go. We're actually not too far behind. That's how you do it! Yes! Oh my gosh, we might come back. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I got 4 more shots. I got my ultimate coming up, so I might... If their Primeval health gets low enough, I might use my ult to go kill the other team. We're doing pretty good, and they're not right now. Oh my. Rude. Okay, we got an enemy here, so I'm gonna hang back. We're already doing pretty good on. No, 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 no! Oh, I missed him! I missed him! I'm punching! I'm punching! Dang it! That was awful. That was just awful. Oh shoot, they're gonna... Oh my gosh, theirs is so low. How did that happen? How did our guy do?
Invaders out. You'll get 'em next time.
Ours is open. Okay, I gotta go, gotta go. Ah! So now we go to overtime.
Kill their primeval.
Dang it. Isn't this fun? I think this game mode is so fun. It's so original, so unique.
Sides evenly
Love it.
matched. Show me who wants more. Get ready for transfer.
Okay, here we go. Look at that. Everyone starts with a super. Everyone starts with full stuff. First one to kill the primeval wins. We're all using our supers. Oh no. Let's get back in here. Got him. Dang it, they're doing pretty good.
Focus on the primeval. Your allies invading the other side.
Good. I hope we get some kills. Shoot.
Invader on the field. Careful.
Wow, he pushed me a long ways away.
You're clear. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval. This gambit's yours.
Okay, we got him about halfway. That's good. We're 2/3 of the way, and we got some ults going. Come on. Why is he immune? Oh, you a-hole. We did it! Yes! Good win. Whew! Look at that, got a purple from it. Alright, alright, alright.
No one. You killed everybody else.
So fun, so fun. So we've got about 7 minutes left in this video, and I was not anticipating that at all. We flew through those. So let's see, we completed a couple bounties. That's cool. What was that purple loot I got? It was a chest piece, right? Not any good. $1,003, $1,004. And that's that. So let's, I guess, just to show you how overloaded this game is with stuff. Here's the map for Earth. Here's the farm. Would you like to know what the farm is? Let's go travel to it.
Mic off. Mic on.
I mean, this game is so weird now that when you first log in, you don't even do the campaign. You do the first mission from Destiny 1. In Destiny 2, when you first play Destiny 2 for the first time, you do the very first mission from Destiny 1. And then it launches you to the tower. And you never do anything else from Destiny 1. They have the moon. They brought the moon back, but... So, this is the farm. Like the tower, it is a social space. But, what vendors are here, you ask? Oh, I can't even see the map. There isn't any. There's Hawthorne. And this person who decrypts your engrams, which you never get anymore. This was the home base for when Destiny 2 first came out, and you did the campaign. This was the social place where you would get missions and stuff where all of them are. But now they're all in the tower. But the farm is still here. And as you can see, there are still people here. I'm assuming they're low level or just exploring like me. But yeah, there's this farm here, and no one uses it because it's not a part of the thing anymore. Do you want to know how you get to do the campaign in Destiny 2? Like, again, when the game first came out, you had to go through the campaign. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, it's the story mode. That was the main driving thing, was the campaign. And now, it doesn't... It might tell you now. There was a while there where it didn't tell you. I'll show you. And there's no real reason to do the campaign except to see the story. And that's not enough of a reason for me. It's not a strong enough of a story. It's a beautiful game. Gunplay feels great, but the story, eh. I don't know about the expansion stories because I never did them. I do not like playing single player mission stuff in this game. It's just not fun as a solo player. So if you want to do the Destiny 2 campaign, you just go to the tower, run over here, just keep running, go to the hangar, and come to Amanda Holiday, the shipwright, who you can buy ships from, and sparrows, and also get the campaigns. You get the campaigns from the person who sells you ships. It doesn't make any sense. Why would they put that with her when they're just fine having a dozen destinations from this screen? Why wouldn't they just have a thing like the campaign starts on Mars? Why wouldn't they just have a little thing here that says, "Hey, the campaign is over here"? What do I have over here? I did something? Complete means to an end. I already did that. You have to do that every week? That's annoying. I don't want to do that. There's just... Look, I can go to the inventory here. Look at all these consumables. The Lost Prophecy verse 1. This is something that you can only do on Mercury. Mercury has its own distinct loot collection system. There's the Sentry Synth, which you put in a synthesizer with the drifter to make things happen. There's this dark fragment that you go to the Dreaming City with, and there's a girl that uses it there. I don't even... There's so many different ways to do things, but it's too much. They've got good things in Crucible and in Gambit and Strikes, Nightfall Raids. Those are all good, but they just keep adding things and adding things and adding things, and it gets to be... It's too much. So I am totally fine with them cutting things out. We're down to the last couple minutes, so I'm going to sum it up and say Destiny 2 is a good game. It's a very good game. It's a lot of fun to play. The gunplay feels great. The graphics are fantastic. And it's free. Like, I should mention, I bought the game for $60 on release and then bought the first expansion for like $40. And then they gave all that stuff away for free, which is fine. I want everyone to experience this game. The amount of content you get for it being a free-to-play game is just unbelievable. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. You'll never run out of things to do. Never, ever. Ever. But at the same time, a lot of it isn't worth doing. So the best way to play the game, I would say, is to find... Oh, okay. I'll go do that. Is to find something... Like, when you go through the new character, it'll give you all these, like, miniature stories that eventually lead to stuff to do. And I would say the best thing to do is to do all of that stuff at least once and find the stuff that you like to do and just do that. I found a group of 3 things that I like doing: Crucible, Strikes, and Gambit. And you can just do it over and over again and have fun with it. Try and improve, try and collect more stuff.
Guardian, hello.
Let's see what we get. It's a gun.
See you soon.
OMG, it's not very strong.
Was he looking at you funny? I think he was looking at you.
So yeah, that is Destiny 2, kind of. in the year 2020, year 3 of the game, season like 11 or 12. It's all confusing, but it's also all a good game. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you like it, want to comment or subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye!